watched the show. Do you know which whale was Shamu?
The big one that wet us, that was Shamu.
It was the big one,
Yeah.
and it came up and absolutely soaked you.
The biggest one, I think.
The last one that came.
Yeah, they all look a lot the same, like.
The big one.
SeaWorld's Shamu is the most recognizable killer whale in the world, allowing all ages to get as close as possible to this amazing species. But who exactly is Shamu? Shamu's legacy began when a large male killer whale was accidentally caught in fishing nets in British Columbia. The whale was named Namu after a nearby fishing port and was moved to Seattle to be the first killer whale publicly displayed in the Pacific Northwest. A female whale soon joined Namu, and she was named Shamu, a contraction of she in Namu. Shamu became the first killer whale to travel by plane when she was moved to SeaWorld in San Diego. We continue to honor Shamu's name in our daily presentations. Whether it's learning from Shamu, people that work directly with killer whales, or by observing them in the wild, our connection to killer whales is unquestionably strong.
The connection with a killer whale is unlike probably any other animal that I've ever worked with.
And a vital link to their survival.
On stage, they may all be called Shamu, but every one of SeaWorld's whales has its own name and a distinctive personality to go with it. Names are chosen in several ways. In some cases, the trainers have named the whales. On other occasions, our guests and pass holders have been asked to vote. The names selected usually have meanings in other languages. Nakai was the first calf conceived by artificial insemination, so he was named Nakai, which is Native American for victory. Una means to love and adore in Icelandic. Taima was born during a thunderstorm, so she was given the name Taima, which is Icelandic for crash of thunder. Kaliha's name was selected by SeaWorld annual pass holders. It means beauty in Hawaiian. Trua is Icelandic for believe, and Trua commemorates the premiere of our Believe show. Takara is Japanese for treasure. And Keet is the word for whale in Russian. The name Shamu has come to symbolize the mystery, majesty, and wonder of all killer whales. By giving all of our whales the opportunity to participate in this starring role, we create a great environment for them and an exciting, meaningful experience for our guests.
Field research is very inspirational, it's very exciting, it's something that I think being out there in the field impacts you in a way that you just can't feel when you're sitting at home watching it on TV.
Every living creature has a story. They eat, breathe, grow, communicate. It's no different with the killer whales. Simply by being here, they have so much to tell us. All we have to do is pay attention. Though there are advantages to observing killer whales in the wild, in the protected setting of a marine zoological park, we're able to study them on a more consistent and intensive basis.
We can't really track them and follow them as individuals very well in the wild, but we can certainly see how they develop their dialect here under controlled conditions at SeaWorld and learn who they learn from, what kind of social interactions they have with other individuals to promote that, and maybe develop hypotheses about how we can help them in the wild.
Through Dr. Bowles and similar researchers, we've learned a tremendous amount about killer whales. We know they're capable of performing some very complex tasks, They learn different things at different rates, and, like people, there can be huge variations among individual animals of the same species. What Hub SeaWorld Research Institute is learning from whales at SeaWorld translates into crucial information for whales in the ocean.
We do research in 4 major topic areas: aquaculture, large-scale ecology, ocean health, and then finally there's my topic area, which is bioacoustics. We're trying to study how human-made noise, for example, interacts with animals in the wild, and also to understand the basic biology of their communication.
The more we understand how killer whales communicate and how noise impacts them, the more information we have that can potentially help protect whales in the wild.